Okay, it's Bob Frizzell for the reality game. Um, I'm going to give you. I'm going to force myself to tell you the truth. The truth is, this reality game is garbage. It is garbage, 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 garbage. Someone wants to say it's third rate, which means it ain't first rate, it ain't second rate, and it ain't even third rate. It is pure garbage. It is. Well, David Wilcock said that our reality was created by ancient builder race. I don't know who the hell created our reality. I listen to, well, I don't even listen to Daniel Scranton's Arcturian Council anymore because it's very long winded. I just go and he's very kind and he gives you the written statement, which you can get through very quickly. And the Arcturian Council are very hooked on cyclical existence. Cyclical existence, in other words, right now they're non physical cheerleaders for us as we go through what they're calling the fourth dimension. And then they're indicating that then we're going to play the game again. And the next time the Arcturian Council group are going to be incarnated. Incarnated means having a body attached to you. And we, the group that are currently embodied, are going to be the cheerleaders. And he said, life is nothing but it's so much bullshit and lies because the whole thing is totally lies. It's totally lies, 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 lies. And in the end, lies within lies within lies. I'm trying to switch to another topic. The next topic is going to be cyclical existence as it is. If you studied any little bit of Buddhism, you'll know that until you get to be enlightened, you're going to reincarnate, which means be in a body, then the body dies, and then your consciousness gets stuck back into a body again, over and over and over again, until you pursue enlightenment. And it may not get to enlightenment in one physical human incarnation. It might take you multiple incarnations. Or if you're not given to be interested in enlightenment at all, you might incarnate forever as, you know, it's hard to say whether you would come back as a cat or as a human or as a scorpion. Um, it seems that whatever game this is, the game holds all the cards. And in the vision that I was given, so I'm not going to say it's my vision, everything that comes to me comes to me from I don't know where. Just so you know, even these words, I don't know where the hell they come from. Is it part of the Matrix game? I don't know. Anyways, what I said a long time ago was that we want to escape cyclical existence. In other words, playing this game over and over again where you're non-physical for a while and then you're attached to a physical body, etc., etc. Dr. David R. Hawkins of Consciousness Research said he didn't know how he got associated with a physical body somewhere in one of his books. And as many of the other beings around me are saying, there's more questions that come up from Dr. Hawkins' books than answers. They've told us that Dr. Hawkins has passed on from the body, and where he is now is, well, whatever that being is, he's not available for us now. So, what else do we have to tell you? Well, we're continually shadow banned by Instagram. We can't upload. And it's part of the game. Everything is part of the game. It always reminds us of the Michael Douglas film, The Game, which is, this great roller coaster ride through scary, scary. And in the very end, it turns out that the people who are running the game are your friends. And that's why they want you always to remember forgiveness, so that you, when you finally get out of the dark game, the horror story, the House of Horrors, and you see whoever's left at the end of the game, you can let it go and say, nice game. It also is reminded to me of the original Star Trek, an episode called Shore Leave, where the same thing happened. The Enterprise came to a planet and they beamed down, and all kinds of weird things started happening. And then eventually it came to be called the Shore Leave planet, where you could experience anything that you want. I started to watch the Feel Good video yesterday, but I was interrupted. I was given to be everything is given for you in this game that we play. There is really no free will. It's either you wait for quite a long time, that appears to be your will to wait for a long time, and then it appears to be your will to talk. And then you talk, and it seems to be your will to come up with these. It's not. Everything is in linear time there to be experienced. The other analogy was many of us are used to going to the movies and putting on 3D glasses, and the new movie theaters have got certain seats that have got motors in them, so that in addition to your 3D glasses, you've got motors on the chairs that go like this, during certain action scenes. And the idea came in one science fiction book or story I read many, many years ago, that beyond these kind of 3D glasses movies and these movies where you sit in a chair that goes like this, you yourself will be in a movie called a feelie. And that is what it is like to be in an incarnation of a body. It is a 3D movie where you have all the physical senses and all the thoughts and feelings that come through your physical body. It's a feelie, and that's what everyone is undergoing here on Earth.
Hi, it's Peter. Now that you've come to the conclusion of our video, we're trying to keep them shorter so that we can get them on Instagram. But when we post them on Instagram, they won't go up because
It's just part of the game. So if you do see any of our videos on Instagram, which is Burrows Bobby, there's a lot more videos that we've been able to put up on our YouTube channel than we can on our Instagram channel. Not that you'd really want to watch, oh God, I don't know, it must be 1,500 videos. But if you want to, if you're given to want to, you go over to YouTube and you go to Infinite Bob 99. And the unofficial name of the channel is, I think it's Bobby Burrows. This is the way it is in this game. You're sort of given things to say, and it appears that the thought comes into your mind, and sometimes you question, is it correct or not? It's all part of the game. It's a highly stupid game. And was it made by Walt Disney? I don't know who makes the game called Planet Earth. A long time ago, we were given to call it Plan ET, as in it's a plan. Everything is pre-programmed like a 3D feely movie, and then it's ET on the end for extraterrestrial. It's just stupid, Trying to get you the idea that somehow you can escape this by going out into outer space. There was one movie where some rich billionaire who was getting old and figured, well, he could get on a spaceship and he could go someplace to find the fountain of youth. He got out there and it was nothing but really highly negative aliens. Can't remember the name of the movie. It's not given for me to tell you. In the end, if you're watching this video, I mean, the feelings come to you, and it's not your feelings, right? If you feel sick in your body, it's not, even the body is fake. The only thing that you're given to be in this world is awareness. And then they attach your awareness to a body that appears to connect to what David Wilcock calls source fields to come up with words. Um, Despite the fact that we're continuously told we have free will, in my experience, no, you're cajoled quite a bit into, you know, speaking something or not speaking something, doing something or not doing something. We've been given to learn along the way to wait. Wait, 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 wait. And if you wait for a very long time, in other words, you don't do what you think is actively going, like me going and saying, I'm going to actively go and get my bottle of water. If you don't do that, if you don't actively go and reach for the bottle, your body eventually will go and reach for the bottle, or it will get up and it will go somewhere. So this proves to me that this is an autopilot type of a simulated reality. It is not, if it's so dumb. It's unbelievably dumb. But anyways, if you want to play the game the way I do, just sit back, not in your medulla oblongata, which is my friend Hector Dougal. He says, back in the olden days, he used to say, after he had a few drinks, he would say, what you need to do, Bob, is sit in your oblongata, medulla oblongata, which is your lower reptilian brainstem, get drunk and sit here and enjoy the ride. Angelica Jane Taggart, who is a Science of Mind teacher, she didn't say it, but I think it was discussed with her. I can't even remember. They're just giving me these memories. But she said somebody said, click forward. In other words, try and reside your consciousness up here in the forward part of your brain, which is supposed to be the most advanced part of your brain, not down, back here in your lower brainstem, reptilian. So don't go to your reptilian medulla. It doesn't make any difference in the end. In my experience, it's very difficult to keep your attention focused in any one place when you're in a body. You can try for a while to put your consciousness up here, for example, or in your heart or whatever, but it's a very long game. And if you let go of putting your consciousness in any of these places, your consciousness will be, or your attention will be put in various places. And if you let go, and that is what Dr. David R. Hawkins of consciousness research suggested, just let go. Your consciousness will be put here, there, and everywhere. Is the game disappointing? Yes, it is. The game likes to go and show you how incredible it is because it can pull up all kinds of memories of yours from anywhere back in the sands of time of your life. And in the beginning, you might go, oh, wow, there's a memory I haven't had in a long time. But then it gets incredibly boring. And, you're given to go, on YouTube and watch a video or something for a while to keep it going. The game sucks. And I even talked to the minders of the game to say, turn off the game. And I got silence. And then I got Chief Wiggum from The Simpsons, who is a highly negative Gorgon entity in this game. It's just a character's voice that goes along with certain highly negative experiences. I've got another one called Jesus Martinez, Edgar, who also comes along, and the game has given to call them Gorgons. Gorgons are highly negative beasties from Star Trek, the original series, where it might be balance of terror. Look at my hair, good God. Balance of terror. And the Klingons and the United Federation of Planets are in a war, and someone discovers that the Gorgon is putting the negativities into the minds of the Klingons and the humans so that they will fight, fight, fight. And in the end, what they did is they laughed at the Gorgon and they said, "Go away, Gorgon, go away." And this sort of shimmering light that they were using as, you know, the Gorgon eventually left the Starship Enterprise off into space, and no one knows what happens to it. Um, in our 3D scenario, when you say bye bye Gorgon, laugh, 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 it doesn't go. It just seems to come and go. This 3D game really repeats itself a lot. The same scenario comes back time and again. And then when I go on things like Instagram, you know, it'll say rules for being a human, and it says the universe will keep repeating the lessons for you until you get them. These rules for human life are incorrect, because regardless of what you do, they keep playing the simularium. It's like going to Walt Disney World and getting on. I don't even know if it still exists, but you know, when I was a kid, there was Space Mountain, which was a roller coaster in a huge dome. So you're always in the dark. And you know, once you're on, get into the seats on the roller coaster, you know, halfway through, if you don't like the roller coaster, I'm sorry, the roller coaster is going to continue until it gets to the end of the ride, no matter how much you scream. And it appears that the reality game that we are playing is the same way. When is it going to end? Well, you can set the power of intention at where everything you were taught by all the spiritual teachers is incorrect, other than one thing, which is the Osho Zen Tarot card that says moment to moment. And if you remember that card, it's basically Osho says, um, you're here in this moment. Now you're in this moment, moment to moment to moment to moment. Some of the other teachings were don't go back into the past, don't drag up the past, and don't go too much in the future. And I have said that on some other videos. If the game is programmed to put you into past memories, you're going to go into past memories. And if it's programmed to put you into theoretical futures, it's going to put you into theoretical futures. And the game is going to blank your mind so you won't have access to your memories of when you were wise. And sometimes, you know, I've woken up in the middle of the night and, you know, I've been in, you know, a horror story where it was just my awareness and there was nothing else but just the feeling and maybe some talking of horror. Um, and then my voice started up and it reminded my awareness that it's just this stupid game going on again. Quite often, the game is designed to make you think individual beings are the ones that are the source of high negativity. And even today, my voice came up and called Chief Wiggum and Edgar Martinez archons or gorgons. It's just lies. The game gives you lies to speak, and you don't have any choice because the way I am, I don't get to know what I'm going to say very much. Sometimes I give an idea and then I open my mouth and I talk, and out comes different words. So this is the nature of the game. It is all pre-programmed. Um, it is not an enjoyable game, and no one wants to replay it after they're dropped their body and or dropped dead. Um, Phil Good was given to give us some kind of a lecture that this is the fourth dimension, and the Arcturian Council were saying, I know eventually you'll get to the fifth dimension if you just keep letting go. I've been letting go for a very long time. What dimension am I in? They're saying I'm in the fourth dimension. What dimension are you in? They're saying I don't know. Anyway, I'm Bob Frizzell for the reality game.